Party people, we are back. You are watching Jordell, playing Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Made it to the cistern last time.
So you used the drained sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi.
Okay.
There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Alright. Got a lever. The lever is stuck. Its gears need to be greased. Alright. Alright, we got door or we got tunnel? I'm gonna go tunnel first. Oh, there's a ladder up there? Okay. Cool. Alright. To enter the sewer, it must first be drained. Got it. Won't budge. Vessels needed to carry the oil. Cool. Let's see. Broken pipe is blocking the ladder. However, it got somewhat damaged by the impact. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. Okay. Ah. I wonder if your health recovers naturally. Also, I didn't even try this door. Control.
Herbert, how did we find this place? An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Alright, probably gonna need that later. What did that do? Besides raise these things. Okay. Maybe if we lower them, maybe they'll fall and like crash the floor. No. Alright. Okay. Wooden crank. So it's right. And this one too. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult and has forced me to build the thing that almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning crudely replaced by pressurized steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to wreck a tower of wrought iron in the hopes it will have even the tiniest hint of power found in it in a traveler's locket. What is it, a gigantic clock? Gigantic clock? Are all these going to be stuck in their positions too? I'm not going to fiddle with that for now. I'm going to see if there's anything else I can do.
We're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mill.
Exactly.
Alright, do we have the return of the water monster? Ah, I knew it was gonna come. Redirect sewer
7th
water.
August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Oh boy. There are valves in the cistern to redirect water from the sewer. I'm getting more insane. Crystal clear. Alright, we'll do it. Oh my goodness. Gotta sprint. Alright.
August 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Ah, saw that coming. I'm pretty sure there's a water monster. And if I would have tried to run straight for it, it would have got me. But I do got to figure out a way to bring that thing down. I'm pretty sure. I can't believe that worked.
August 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
Well, I'm pretty sure I opened all of them. One way to find out. Okay. Now we get to where it starts getting creepy. Better run. Oh, I need a vaccine. I'm probably gonna die. Find a vaccine to safely traverse the sewers. Prepare. Okay, yeah. So. Finally figured out where we have that crank. Oh boy. Barely conscious.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow. It has for now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Alright. Let's try straight first. We'll try to run through as fast as possible so we can conserve our lantern.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
Oh, that's so freaky. People, this looks like people are clawing out the walls. With all the dead bodies here. It's easy to imagine that happening.
3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone enter this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
The strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally resolved. It seems that the drainage sewer, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by a peculiar poisonous fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity. It is clear that this cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly, and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Okay.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
Alright. Seen one of these once before. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this as the end? Or accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrippa did unto me. Alright. The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied, as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. But he has to create more? Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will do fine for prisoner transport. The body is still stiff from rigor mortis, and it can't be older than a day? Can't be older than a day? Wow. Alright. Left to right. I'm gonna go right. Okay. Is there anything underneath these piles of dead bodies? Nope. Okay. Well, we're done in there. Thin copper tube. The fine copper tube found in the morgue looks like a part of the surgical tool. Didn't I have a needle? Oh my goodness, I'm so genius. Can I penetrate the skull? What if I combine it with the jar? No. A drill? Oh, you get. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. No need to inject the blood again. Alright, so now I can go to the morgue. Not the morgue, but holy cow. Oh boy. Okay. Oh no! Move quickly. Well, I mean, he basically just stands by the door. I don't really see what I could have done differently. Do I not? Do I have to do all that again? Alright. Did I at least get the copper tube? Oh, no mementos available. Alright, so now I just have to sneak out. Yeah, I'm not sure if he sees me. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know how to sneak past him. It's actually difficult. Finally go to the sewer. Huh? No damage? No damage? Henry Bedloe went to class carrying the anger of his bitter mother. He never cried. He made others cry instead. Pain is like that. You either become sad or become angry. Henry always chose the latter. Alright, party people, we made it to the sewer. I'll be seeing you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe. I really need those subscribes. Like and comment. And you guys have a wonderful day.